We have day 2 of our soul coaching going on here, just sharing a little bit of our altar before we get started. We have the altar set up where there's earth, air, water, and fire. We're talking about all of the elements. Day 2, week 1. We are in the air element. So we're clearing our mental state. We're having some really good prompts for the session today. So this is day 2. We are making a commitment to change our lives. So congratulations, you've made it to day 2. Often commitment is considered to be associated with another person, but I believe that true commitment is to yourself. So it is giving your word and keeping it to yourself. Saying no to other people is going to allow you to say yes to yourself in new ways. And then it says, you know what? You may have fun doing this with a friend, which is what we are doing today. So our goals today, our task at hand for level 1 is after you've begun to assess your life, which is what we did previously, the next step is to make a commitment to take action. There is power in commitment. The instant you make a decision to change your life, you've put forces at play that almost magically begin to transform your life. So the affirmation today is, I honor my commitments to myself and others. Ooh, I'll put the affirmation in the comments down below so you can write it out on a piece of paper for you. Affirmation. Now, I do have my journal going. I am doing this along with. And then today it says, become even more aware of the air around you. The way it feels on your face, the way a leaf slowly floats through the breeze, the way the clouds drift on the currents, and the way you feel when you inhale and exhale. So that's why I chose to show a little bit of the altar before we got started. I do have incense going, so the smoke is in the air. You can actually see the visual of the air. Today I was outside and it is currently minus 30 degrees Celsius out there. So feeling that cold air come through all my breathing channels, all my breathing cavities this morning, I was extra aware of it. So different things, different ways of just clearing your mind to have that mental clarity. Also, if you are a headache sufferer, if you get headaches, if you get migraines, there is a breathing technique called alternate nostril. I'm going to show you. It's a little weird, but you breathe in and then you breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And you do this with your nostrils, through the mouth. But you're breathing in through the nostrils and you're also breathing out, and it stimulates the lining. It stimulates things around there. Breath work is amazing. Okay, so on to commitment to change level 1. Commitment to take one empowering action daily. And she talks about different actions that we can take. So just what you are going to commit to yourself to do for the next 28 days. So you don't want to be anything like over the top, anything that's going to burn you out or, you know, take time away from things that you should be doing otherwise, right? We're making time for this. So one empowering action. We're going to do level 1 together, but I will tell you the level 2 going for it is, what are your values in life? So having an assessment of your values, you can write those down. And then level 3 is playing full out. What have you been putting off? So you can make a list of things that you've been putting off and then actionable solutions to that. Okay, so we are going in level 1, commitment to take an empowering action daily. So different types of empowering action is dancing with wild abandon, meditating for 15 minutes, doing yoga for 20, praying for peace, taking a walk, painting or drawing, doing breathing exercises for 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes to change your day. Taking a candlelit bath, cleaning out the attic, working in the garden, exercising. And there's just things that you can do that are going to raise your vibration, that you're going to commit to yourself to do every day. So I'm a sucker. I'm a glutton for punishment. And I've been thinking about doing this, but I haven't committed to doing this. I'm going to do a dance every day on TikTok. boom. And that's where I love dance. I get a lot of energy out. I get a lot of connection with dance. So I'm just going to pick a random song. And I'm not sure what the copyright is on YouTube right now to be able to throw it up here as well, but I'll throw that over on TikTok. There's also drinking water, sitting quietly and doing nothing. And that can be a task for some people if we're not used to practicing that. That is something that can absolutely take a practice of doing in this next month, in this next 28 days. And the mental clarity of practicing doing nothing in a very busy world. No handheld devices, no pens, no books, no music, just you. It's a wild experience. It's a wild experience. So another one that they, another one that they recommend is becoming conscious of what food and drink you have been consumed by writing it down. So I have a new sobriety date, which is January 1st, 2025, as the new start of my sobriety. So being really aware of nutrition that I'm putting in my body, being aware of how much hydration that's something that's already in my mind. And I want to add on to that a little bit, excuse me. I want to add on to that a little bit about, when you are like looking at food and you are paying attention to the nutritional values that you're doing, also put gratitude into there for what it's doing for you. Thank you for this nutritious food. Thank you for hydrating my body. Thank you, broccoli, for giving me these vitamins and nutrients. You know, it doesn't matter what it is that's in front of you, but thank you for nourishing my body. Add that into, you know, if you're thinking about it, so that we don't become super obsessed over it. Right? Because you don't want to get too obsessed. All right. So we don't want to become obsessed, hyper fixated on things like food. So that really brings to conclusion like our level 1 of day 2 here. What are your values in life and what have you been putting off? That's level 2 and 3. And so I listed my values in life, and I also made a list of things that I've been putting off. Those to me feel important and part of like keeping that commitment to yourself to be able to do this thing for the next 28 days. So I'm going to shake my butt. I'm going to dance on TikTok, and then I actually am practicing my gratitude practice, journaling, or meditation every day. So that's my commitment. I'm putting it out there. I'm letting you know that is my commitment. I will put the affirmation down in the comments. And yeah, let me know if you've got a journal going, if you are following along on this 28-day soul coaching, 28 days to discover your authentic self. Yay! All right, standing in love, light, and gratitude for you. I will catch up with you later.